When Janet Maslin joined the New York Times as a film critic in 1977, George Lucas dominated the box office with Star Wars. Summer blockbusters were beginning to engulf the market, and directors like Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, and Woody Allen were at the top of their field. At least some things haven't changed. At the end of 1999, our friend Janet leaves the paper in what many consider the pinnacle of jobs in film criticism. She has recently contributed to the New York Times Guide to the Best 1,000 Movies Ever Made. It contains some of her work as well as the writings of other critics. Maslin has been the chief film critic for the Times since 1993, when her friend and mentor Vincent Canby left the paper. She's been a frequent guest on this program, weighing in on films and filmmakers from time to time. Today she joins me to look not only at film, but at her own remarkable career. When she hears that, she's going to go nuts.
It's like an obituary. Can I leave now?
Is there part of this also a little bit of you're not excited about the film business anymore?
As it happens, this is going to turn out to be a very good year. Things at the end of the year will really redeem this year quite a lot. So it's not that this has been a horrible year for film.
Well, it doesn't need any redeeming for me. American Beauty pretty much does it.
Okay, well, and Eyes Wide Shut.
You never give up, do you? I told you it was bad then. I'm telling you now, it's bad.
No, but
there
are interesting movies. This is not because of the movies. It is, though, because there's a kind of middle-level movie that's about twice as common as it was when I started.
Let's talk about this book a little bit here. Because finally, before we talk about this year in film, I have mentioned Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
The two movies that I disagree with you most
are Titanic and that.
No. Eyes Wide Shut and the Picasso film.
Oh.
You remember?
Yeah.
You must regret that review by now.
Maybe a little. Okay. But I haven't seen it since then. And actually the Merchant Ivory movie that I would like to see again and think I underrated a little bit was Jefferson in Paris.
Well, I'd love to see that again too, because I didn't like that either.
Yeah.
And
I bet that's better than we remember.
And I like Nolte, and I think they've done some brilliant work together. So, Eyes Wide Shut. In the end, you still believe that it was a good effort by Kubrick and...
It's a better or worse, whatever's wrong with it, and there's plenty wrong with it, it's a fully formed work of art. It's an effort to do something that's not compromised by commercial considerations or anything else. This guy had a vision of something that he wanted to get on the screen, and he did one last time.
I think it's full of commercial considerations.
You do?
Yes.
Nobody
from the choice. Huh?
Nobody went to see it.
Well, that doesn't mean that they failed, but I mean, the choice of the music.
Oh, the music.
Chris Isaac and all that. I mean, that was clearly.
Oh, the music is music
commercial.
In his films, but very witty. Also, you notice the songs no one's seen this, so we shouldn't go on about it. But the songs in the ballroom scene in the beginning are all just the most mischievous titles. I Only Have Eyes for You. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's an interesting, very serious film. I don't think it should have been played as a sex film that was marketed to have a big first weekend with two big stars. I think it was very grievously misunderstood, and too many people who shouldn't have gone to see it went in the same way that happened with the Blair Witch Project.
All right, let me talk about movies for the holiday season and this year. Okay. American Beauty. Here's the deal. I'm giving you a deal.
Okay.
In front of my friends, your friends, and
in front of more people who saw Eyes Wide than ones who saw Eyes Wide Shut.
Exactly. Yes. So here, you'll come back and just review movies for me here.
I will.
How about
I'm happy
that?
To, yeah.
That'd be great. We can count on an occasional appearance by Janet to sort of keep us up to date.
I think I'm going to be quiet about what I say.
Okay, great. All right.